Hi there, this is Mark Arm from Mudhoney. You're watching Fuse on Demand. Get it when you want it.
John, Mike, Abby, and Drew are 4 music junkies on a mission, pushing the limits of sound and science in search of the truth.
Dude, my face is up here, yo.
Get ready to take the rock and roll acid test.
So everybody's heard that rock and roll's dangerous, but is it really? Hell yeah, it is!
Let's put this bitch to the test. Right now, we're headed to one of rock and roll's most violent venues, the mosh pit.
The mosh pit is the swirling eye of the rock and roll storm. But every year, people get injured and even killed in the crush of the crowd. Fans of Pearl Jam and Smashing Pumpkins have both suffered rock concert casualties. But can moshing really kill you? Or are the papers missing the real story? What would it actually take to die in the pit? The rock and roll acid test is going to find out. Mike, John, and Drew are going to deconstruct the dangers of moshing by looking at the forces at play in the center of the pit.
Okay, so first, guard your face.
Guard your face.
Okay.
And always know where the nether regions are pointed.
And this is considered fun?
Oh yeah, this is a great time.
The acid test arsenal of sensory equipment is going to give the guys insight into the chaotic center of the pit.
This is gonna be great, because we really are gonna find out how much force and energy is brought into this room.
By using the same devices that quantify the extreme deadly energies existing in nature, the team can compare the pit to other forces that kill.
Yo, you got it?
First, the team has to scan for patterns in the chaos of the pit.
All right, so the goal for these hats with lights is we're gonna put them on a bunch of people's heads, and as they run around the mosh pit, we're gonna find out if there's a pattern that takes place during the moshing.
Across town, Abby's going to explore a more intimate form of rock and roll body damage.
Steven Tyler, the White Stripes, Mick Jagger, what do all these people have in common? Dr. Sugarman, certified rock and roll throat doctor. So while the boys are over at the club setting up shop, I'm going to get probed.
Major artists have canceled shows, even tours, because they blew out their voices. But can you actually kill your voice? Or is that just the music industry's best excuse?
I understand we're going to examine your vocal cords.
Yes,
It won't hurt.
that's what they all say.
As the lead singer of a rock band, Abby's done her fair share of screaming.
I stole your money. What is this procedure called?
Well, we're going to do a video laryngoscopy on you. Just breathe in and out there.
Breathe. Like any living tissue, if you put the vocal cords under too much stress, they begin to break down.
Would you like to do it again?
That was it?
I haven't heard that since I was dating. Is it all right if we turn the lights out? You actually have lovely vocal cords.
Well, thank you.
That's nasty.
I'm thinking this looks like a giant vagina. It's kind of nasty looking.
The doctor concludes that over time, even temporary vocal strain can result in permanent damage. And Abby concludes that her throat looks a lot like a vagina.
Yay!
Well, I have a present for you, and you can put this out on your Christmas cards
Oh,
next year.
sweet.
That's yours.
Awesome.
Back at the club, Mike, John, and Drew are geared up for their mosh pit measurements. They've even brought in a world-leading expert on smashing and bashing, geologist Eric Pounders. Eric's going to use his scientific skills to compare the force of the pit to another kind of deadly rock motion, an earthquake.
Their feet are going to go up above the ground, and the distance that they go up, coupled with their mass, is going to determine how much force is put into the earth.
A seismograph tells you how powerful an earthquake is. The crew is going to see if their mosh pit can rock the Richter scale. With Abby's full-throated support, the acid test team reviews their arsenal of gadgets one last time.
Shock watches. Yeah. This is measuring how much impact. It hurt. When it turns from white to red, it means that it's measured over a certain amount of point. We've got 5 different levels.
It's red.
Yeah.
I'm a professional spanker.
The shock watches measure impact in G's, as in gravitational acceleration. An astronaut at liftoff experiences about 5 G's, whereas a head-on car crash at 30 miles per hour is about 45 G's. With the help of some hardcore moshers, it's time to rock the pit and separate mosh myth from rock reality.
The gear's ready. The fans are waiting. It's blast-off time.
As the speed metal surges, we start to see just how deadly this human hurricane can be. The average male reaches 200 heartbeats per minute at the height of orgasm.
Ay, Miguel, me gusta.
75 G's is the average punch from a heavyweight fighter. As shock watches tally body collisions, the seismograph tracks the entire pit's earth-shaking vibrations. But is that energy and force strong enough to kill?